What up, bows and hoes and crows and boys? Forgot the Y on the first word in that sentence. No big deal, wasn't so much a sentence as a list, but moving on. Alright, so this is the final little segment of a gameplay, and unfortunately it wasn't long enough that I could really devote a lot of time to answering Twitter questions and getting too involved in Q&A style stuff, and I couldn't really bring out a really in-depth issue and try and hash through it in just 4 minutes, and so I figured, hey, I'll use this video and let you guys know that last night I uploaded a video and it failed completely, and not completely I guess, but it failed for the most part in publishing, and it really kind of pissed me off because it's a Would You Rather video, and you guys, for the most part, seem to really be enjoying those, and so it makes me sad when I see you don't get to see what I want you to see when I want you to see it, is what I'm trying to say. So that would make me a truly happy panda if you would click that first link and check that out. And everybody likes me better when I'm a happy panda. I mean, we all like happy what? You like happy what, kids? Pandas! Happy pandas! That's exactly what we like. And so make me a goddamn happy panda and check out that link. But anyway, I felt like I would be a complete douche dickbag if I just uploaded a video wherein the entire purpose was to redirect you to another video I made. And so I thought, what can I talk about in a relatively short duration of time that would kind of be a poignant little point that I could make, and maybe I can hash it out more in depth if people like it. But I was thinking about the topic of offensiveness. I was looking at quotes, as I often do on the internet. I just get lost in one of those quote websites, and I found one, and I think it was by Anonymous. I don't know, maybe it has a source somewhere else, but it was essentially, people don't get offended, they take offense. And essentially what that means is, if when I say something offensive, I'm not forcing you to become offended. You take that offensive as you perceive it, action or event, and then you become offended by it. So it's a two-step process. It's not me offending you and you have no other option but to be offended. It's me presenting or saying something and then the other person becoming offended as a result. And that made me think, because one of the biggest reasons that people become offended by things are because they point out cognitive dissonance, and it shows when you point out that someone is being a complete hypocrite, that's one of the most difficult things for us to reconcile. We hate being shown that we're wrong, especially if we've been shown that we're wrong and we're not acting in a way that we are espousing. So if a vegetarian is, eating a bunch of meat every day and then going to his little vegetarian club and lying about it, and then I draw attention to it and he gets offended by it, chances are it's because I'm drawing attention to the cognitive dissonance that he has, because he's secretly feeling self-conscious about the fact that he's betraying his own vegetarian cause, which, I mean, I'm not a vegetarian, I don't even know any vegetarians, but man, that's a sad realization. I don't know any vegetarians, but that's just the way offensiveness goes. And it made me think that, sure, on the internet, there is some messed up stuff that you just don't want to look at because it is offensive just for the sake of being offensive, just trying to get under your skin, trying to gross you out. But on the same token, sometimes when you're offended, the reason you become so adamantly defensive and offended by something is because it's pointing out inconsistencies in your own worldview, and it's demonstrating to you that you're not really living in a way that you are saying that you're living. And so really just a life lesson for you, and I've started to do this as well because I've really noticed that it hits true a lot more than I'd like to admit. But if something really just deep down offends you and makes you just pissed off and you can't figure out why, don't be so eager to look at the other person and say they're at fault, this is their problem. Just take a nice healthy cup full of humility and just think sometimes like, hey, is this offending me because it's intrinsically offensive and bad, or is this offending me because it's pointing something out to me that's uncomfortable for me to intellectually wrestle with? And that's what I'd like to impart on you guys in the way of wisdom today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you on the morrow. Remember to check out the vid. Happy pandas. Love you. You thought I would forget to say I love you. I knew it.